Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be doing one of the most powerful and most important messages for you because we're going to be taking a look at what energies you will be releasing, letting go of for 2025 and what will be flowing into your life in 2026. And today I'm wearing my crystal bracelets here. This is the White Phantom Quartz and the Peach Moonstone. They represent the energy of clearing, renewal, and fresh new beginnings. So if you're someone like me who likes crystal bracelets, you can feel free to check out what I have in my shop in the link below. Okay, Libra, let's get started. Let's pick 3 cards and see what energies you will be releasing in 2025. Okay, let's see the first one. Libra. Oh, Judgment. The first card we have here for you is Judgment. Okay, Judgment is the energy I'm getting. Okay, Judgment represents a few things. Okay, first of all, rebirth, regeneration, coming back to life, being aware of signs and signals and red flags. Okay, all those. Okay, for you, for Libra, I'm getting the energy of embracing your intuition, embracing the signals from the universe. So perhaps in 2025, okay, you were a bit, not so, you don't really trust your senses that much. You don't really trust your own intuition that much. And then you question. Okay, there were a lot of moments where you question the universe, you question the process, you question the legitimacy of the messages that you receive. Is it a true intuitive download, or is it you're overthinking? And there was some kind of like self-doubt. There was some sort of self-doubt and doubting the universe as well. So I'm getting the energy here of doubt, okay? Self-doubt, all right? And perhaps misjudgment on your end, on your own intuition, not being able to trust your intuition fully. So this is the energy that you will be releasing for 2025. Okay, so let that go. Okay, trust more in 2026. Okay, so let's see what's the second energy you're going to be releasing for 2025. We have here Queen of Wands. All right, Queen of Wands is the energy of, doing things, taking actions, following your plans, and following your schedule, following your plans without hurting your mind, without hurting your spirit. Okay, so in 2025, I'm getting this very strange energy whereby you did things, you took actions. Okay, you took actions. You did things that perhaps went against your will. You were doing things a bit unwillingly. I can feel the energy of unwillingness, or you feel like you were being forced to work. You feel like you were being forced to take on a task, take on a role that you did not want to. I have this energy of being forced to do some actions that you didn't really want to, but perhaps you had no choice. Perhaps it was, delegated from your boss. You had no choice. So you felt like, it was such a drag to execute that plan, to take those matters into your hands and turn them into action. So it was like a feeling of, you're uncertain and you're unwilling, but you were being forced to. So this is the energy we will be releasing for 2025 for you. Okay, Libra, this is the second energy. So let's take a look at the third energy. Okay, let's release one more. Okay, what's the third energy that we're releasing for you? We have the King of Cups. All right, King of Cups is the energy of compassion. Okay, feeling compassion, romance, loyalty, being emotionally stable. Okay, so in 2025, perhaps there were moments where you felt emotionally vulnerable. Okay, you felt very vulnerable. You felt like you couldn't tell anyone your true feelings. You couldn't find someone to have a heart-to-heart talk. It was hard for you to find someone who could empathize with your situation or who could understand what you were going through. And, you had to be very strong for yourself. You had to be emotionally stable for yourself. You had to be, you had to put on a very strong front, on the outside, telling the world like, hey, you're okay. You look okay to them. But on the inside, I'm getting energy that, you didn't really feel that okay. And you wanted someone to care for you, but you didn't know how to approach anyone. Okay, so we're going to be releasing that energy for 2025 as well. Okay, let's have more friends and families who care for us, Libra. In 2026, let's leave all this behind and release them for 2025. And let's get one affirmation card for 2025. And that way we shall conclude and end our 2025 with a positive message, shall we? Okay, let's get one positive message for Libra. Focus on the good. Okay, yes. So for 2025, of course, there were times that were not so good, but there were also good times and good stuff. So let's focus on the good and bring that in to 2026. Okay, let's bring the good into 2026. So now let's move on. Let's leave 2025 behind and move on to 2026. Okay, so let's get the theme for you for 2026. Okay, Libra, we'll use our spirit animal oracle deck. Okay, can we have the theme for Libra for 2026? The theme for Libra for 2026. Let's get this one. Okay, I see an eagle. No, it's a hawk. Okay, they look similar. It says here, messenger. Okay, the theme for you is messenger. And the keyword here is spirit is sending you messages. Okay, spirits has always been sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Yes, focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. Have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. All right, so the theme for you in 2026, okay, based on our spirit animal oracle, is to trust the process and trust the universe. Okay, trust your intuition. You do receive signs and downloads, so trust them and use them for your own good, for your own advantage. All right, so now let's take a look at our tarot. Okay, what is flowing in for you in 2026? Let's see. Oh, the first one we have 9 of Cups. Very nice. Okay, 9 of Cups is the energy of feeling, happy with what you have, focusing on the good, focusing on what you have, and, just sitting there and smiling at all the good stuff and appreciate all the good stuff that you have. So in 2026, the first energy I'm getting for you is appreciation. And definitely there'll be 9 cups, okay, of good stuff for you, Libra. Okay, so second card. Second energy for Libra, we have the High Priestess. There you go. Okay, your intuition. Okay, spirits and spirituality and getting messages, downloads. Okay, if you're someone who is working on and walking on a spiritual journey, a spiritual path, okay, keep going. Do more meditation. Perhaps, join a group of people who, does similar hobbies. Okay, go for spiritual events. All right, okay, and then perhaps you might find a spiritual teacher. Okay, so second energy I'm getting for you is that you will grow a lot in 2026 in terms of spirituality. All right. Okay, third energy I'm getting for you is King of Pentacles. Wow, King of Pentacles. Financial stability, okay, career progression. Even if you want financial freedom, work hard for it, stay grounded. Okay, I think it will be a good financial year for you because you have the King of the money, the Kaching. All right, so very nice 3 energies for you, Libra. It looks fantastic, okay? Whatever you're releasing in 2025, let it go and let all the good stuff flow in 2026 for you, okay? So that's all I have for you. If you like to see more of my reading, do subscribe to my channel. And if anything resonated or you like to tell me which is your favorite part of the video, do feel free to comment below. And also, if you want to connect with me one-to-one to get a reading for your career or your love or any other questions, you can feel free to find them in the description box below. And I'll see you very, very soon again. Thank you. Bye.